Checkmark live online under the category Assassin's Creed Shadows. The uptime begins. Stream. Welcome to Stream, a variety streamer getting ready. Respectful chat, no backseat.
Aren't you sweet?
頭が痛うなってきた。
月もない。
Was that your... That was a good fight.
Not today. Time for regret. Put your weapon away. None of your tricks can save you.
How did they escape?
Look down! Look up there! Now you die! You tried. Bring it on! I earned that kid. Back off.
got you! When I find you... Another fallen.
Derek! 没 move 到。The shadow of Ega. I moved above. I'm ready for you. いいぞ、刀を抜け。Your story is here. I'm ready for you.
fresh. Look into that.
자, 走れ!
The Fukui Karst has a strong...
Hold on.
Wasted talent.
Yep. Oi.
I promise to protect.
Easy.
I have failed as a son.
Huh.
I use the finest grains and the best rice in the land.
さあ走れ。おい。よっ。行くぞ。さあ走れ。
promise to protect all of you. I have failed.
行くぞ。行くぞ。さあ走れ。よっ。はい。よっ。
侵入者め。These men die.
行くぞ。おーい。 あ、走れ。Finally, I get to go to the Sokkoku Ikki. This is what's going to rally us. Egans uniting around one cause.
Walk with me for a moment, Naoe. How is training progressing with your father?
My father says I've come a long way, but I feel I have much to learn.
Nagato has taken great pains to prepare you, despite his paternal instincts.
He is a great father.
Of course. But it is difficult for one to discern whether they want the best for someone, or their idea of what is best. It is hard to see oneself from an outside perspective, or the ones they love. You have thoughts?
I think that life is confusing.
Then you know more than I did at your age. But I do have one word of advice for you, Naoe. If there is a moment today, during the ceremony, where you have something to say, say it. You must believe in your voice. It is time for young Egans to step into their destiny.
Thank you, Sir Sandayu. I will go find my father. What are you doing up here?
Yes, I needed to clear my thoughts.
You always play your tsuchibue when you don't know what to say.
Have you been practicing your playing?
I haven't. I've been focusing on my other skills.
There are always things to improve. Do you know why I play this song?
I don't know. But I feel Mother close by when you play it.
That is why I play it. And yes, I feel her too.
Tell me why.
I swore an oath to protect you at all cost. As your father, it was my duty. But it placed great limits on you.
You have more than fulfilled your oath.
You do not just look like your mother. You have her courage, her strong will. When I lost to you, it wounded me in a way that never healed. Every day, I play her melody to soothe her spirit. And mine.
And mine.
I have robbed you of your mother's memory by staying silent. Soon, we will speak of her. But you must know, she would be proud of you. Come, my plum. It's time to take our oath.
Iga no mono, we gather to reaffirm our oath to our Iki. Our traditions and our bonds cannot be abandoned. In uncertain times, we call upon you, the strongest among us.
Forgive my interruption, Norimasa.
You are welcome, Hattori Hanzo.
Momochi-san da yo. Fujibayashi Nagato. The years steal behind us quickly, do they not?
Summer turns to autumn in the blink of an eye. But you did not come to reminisce, did you, Hanzo?
Perceptive as ever, Nagato. Lord Nobunaga will be here by nightfall with more soldiers than Iga has ever known. He brings his full might. Koga's as well. If you doubt me, go to Hijiyama Castle. You will find Kogan spies there awaiting Lord Nobunaga's signal. I offer Iga the protection of my lord Tokugawa Ieyasu. The odds are too great for Iga to survive. Surely, you realize this.
You left Iga to seek out fortune, not honor. Forgive me if I question your loyalty or your motives for returning.
Be careful, Koappa. If you do not know how to speak to your superior, you will learn the hard way.
You have not been away from Iga that long, Hanzo. You know very well we do not surrender.
Hattori Hanzo is right. We chirp like stupid birds who await the hawk. We must surrender once or else we will all die.
Remember who you are, Fujita Jiro. You are Egan and a part of our Iki.
You think I'll forget this? Is it the fate of Igans to merely die at the hands of cruel daimyos and ruthless samurai?
No, it's not.
You have something to add? It is a tradition of the Iki that every voice must be heard. Speak.
It does not matter if we're outnumbered. We must fight for our home.
Truer words have not been spoken tonight. Naoe is right.
I hear your mother's voice from your mouth. Perhaps you share her destiny as well.
Naoe's destiny is her own.
Young Fujibayashi is not a warrior in our Ikki.
I asked Naoe to take the oath of the Ikki because her heart is Igan. She fights without courage.
Did my son not have courage? Courage was not enough to thwart Oda Nobukatsu's archers. Courage alone does not make a warrior.
If you doubt Naoe is a warrior, then let her prove it, Jiro.
If we must duel to decide, then so be it.
Do you accept this duel, Fujibayashi Naoe?
I accept.
Our respected member, Fujita Jiro, doubts Fujibayashi Naoe's worthiness as a warrior. The duel was proposed, and the duel was accepted.
Machine.
Begin!
If we resist Oda Nobunaga, Iga is doomed!
Oda Nobunaga will not spare us.
You... Well fought, warrior. You belong in this Ikki. Please forgive my doubting you.
We must return to the shrine and take the oath of the Ikki. Let Oda Nobunaga face us as one.
You have chosen a road tonight, Iga. May it lead you to victory.
Each of you has signed this document and taken the oath. One copy will be kept hidden. Another will be made sacred. As the ashes of our oath mixed with water, blessed in the name of Ohiko no Mikoto. As each of us drink this water, the Ikki is made whole once more inside us all. We drink to steel ourselves against those who would divide us. We are fortified with a common purpose, a united strength. It is done.
We must find out if we truly have no allies left among the Kogen Sandai.
I will send scouts immediately. Kogan spies with weapons just outside our borders.
Hanzo told the truth, just as I suspected.
I will stay in Iga to ready our defense. Nagato, you ride to Hijiyama.
Naoe and I will both go to lessen their numbers and uncover Nobunaga's plans. Meet us at our horses, Naoe. We need to find a way inside.
There's a small opening up this path. I should join Chichiue. Chichiue killed the traitor! I can't let them see me.
All the Egans here are dead. The Kogans betrayed us.
I'm not afraid of them.
Good. But you do need to be careful. I will secure the castle and look for their plans. Stay low and stay safe now.
Stay in the shadows.
On his way to Iga. Who? Oda Nobunaga? Not just him. Thousands. The invasion's in motion. Did you not see the plans? In the courtyard.
You can put that away, Fujibayashi Naoe. I am no Oni for you to fear. You've made it far. You have your mother's skill.
My father trained me. I did not know her.
Fine. So your father's skill, but your mother's voice. Nagato is a strong warrior, but so loyal to one tiny valley.
A valley you betrayed.
If a mistreated horse kicks off a rider who will not spare the whip, is that truly betrayal? You may face a similar choice, young Igan. What good is a homeland if it dooms you?
It sounds as though you've doomed yourself. Your choices were your own.
They have not steered me wrong, have they?
I don't know what you want from me.
They've told you stories about Oni Hanzo, but have they told you the story of my childhood? The best shinobi warrior, long before I reached your age. The pride of my family. A prodigy one day, and a demon the next. Both paths taught me the same lesson. Nothing lasts forever. Some things die slowly like trees. And some die quickly, like samurai. Let Iga die, or it will take you with it before your time. Only Lord Ieyasu can protect you.
Now?
He killed a Kogan and saved my life.
I thought they fought for your master.
A man serves many oaths. You know this just as well. I found that on the courier on my way out of Iga.
How is this possible?
All I know is my desire to show it to you. My final duty to an old friend.
It is not here. It was lost.
Chichiue! Mibuno!
Iga is under attack. Quickly, we must get to Sandaye.
You run to your doom, Nagato. It is too late to be ready.
He comes. Oda Nobunaga.
We need a plan. Chichiwa, what do we do?
We ride to Aikuni Shrine. Now.
My people, my village, everything destroyed. This is what's fueled me. Why I need to make sure it never happens again.
A quick break.
Easy. Yup. Yup. 자, 走れ! Whoa. Yup. 자, 走れ! Yup.
Welcome. I sell things you don't even know you need.
I will come back another time.
We appreciate your patronage.
Welcome. I wish I could travel to far-off places for a while.
Egan!
They killed him. Wait, I saw movement. Si babis nos, pane lacrimarum.
Please have a look. You will return, I know it.
There is something else.
These merchants must know something of tea etiquette. Do you know where I can learn tea etiquette?
Who do I look like? Senno Rikyu?
Who is he?
Who is Senno Rikyu? He is the undisputed master of the tea ceremony.
And you shower Master Sokyu with the same praise if he were here shopping for tea.
Nonsense, Master Rikyu. I would be content if I had no other customer but you.
A very gracious lie.
Do you teach the tea ceremony?
Mostly to the disinterested offspring of powerful daimyo and wealthy merchants.
I am no daimyo's daughter. I'm just a simple trader interested in the ways of tea.
Oh?
Yes. I am told tea ceremonies are a good place to meet people of influence. And perhaps their influential masters.
You are not from Sakai. You haven't traded your spirit for the promise of prosperity.
No, I am not. I must learn etiquette for Master Sokyu's tea ceremony.
Master Sokyu. Then you will need my help. Walk me to my home. We can talk on the way. Have those teas brought to my home, would you? So, what is it that you are really here to do in Sakai?
I told you. I'm here to trade and make contacts.
Yes, that's what you told me. At any rate, opportunity has placed us on a common path. And who am I to refuse the call?
Why did you react to Master Sokyu's name like that? You don't like him?
As a Pharaoh Master, I respect what he has achieved. But we have different philosophies when it comes to tea.
So you don't like him?
Ah, we have arrived. You must approach your training in a state of readiness. Let me know when you would like to begin.
I am ready.
Then come with me.
This place is beautiful, Master Rikyu.
Ah, it was designed around the four virtues: respect, tranquility, purity, and harmony. I approach my ceremonies the same way.
Before we begin, can I ask what you want from me?
What do I want?
I'm told everything here is either bargained or bought. What do you want in return?
Dear child, so many people demand a price. I try to bring a pinch of balance into the world. What I give is freely given. Now then, let's begin with basic etiquette. Rank and title are put aside. Guests enter as equals. The host becomes the servant. First impressions tell people how to treat you. How would you bow to me? Reconsider. Some may be insulted by such a casual gesture. The half bow puts us on equal standing, free from pride or prejudice. We can discuss art, poetry, architecture.
I am not very skilled in the arts. Certainly not in poetry.
Nonsense. It's simply comparing things to express feeling or giving voice to nature, like thunder tears the sky.
I see. Like blood blossoming from a wound.
Yes, but with any luck, you'll not need to compose a poem on the night. Purity is honored in thought and action. The cleaning of utensils, the turning of the bowl.
The turning of the bowl?
We drink from a common bowl. Each turns it slightly to the right. In this way, the front, the most beautiful part of the bowl, faces the host and other guests as a sign of humility, of respect.
Is there anything else I should know?
It is customary to give a gift at the end of the ceremony. I've something to show you. My apprentice has selected 3 items from my personal collection. You may choose one to give to Master Sokyu. A Yijing teapot with gold trim representing the height of Chinese craftsmanship. A humble tea leaf jar that has passed through the hands of many masters. Finally, this unassuming bamboo ladle, fashioned by the unequal craftsman Shutoku.
I can't accept any of these. You're too generous.
Nonsense. Simply return that generosity to me or someone else. And so, we keep the world in balance. Choose.
I choose the tea leaf jar.
An excellent choice. I hope you will find what you seek at the ceremony. And do come to see me once you've taken care of business.
I'll need to find Nakosode to complete my disguise before I return to House Imai.
Better to go straight from one battle to the next. Lacrimarum et votum labis nobis in lacrimis immensura.
さあ走れ。さあ走れ。はい。If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way out.
Let's see what you got.
Stop her!
She'll fall like that.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Hello there. Trust his speed, man. Oh.
Yukuzo!
Best do a thorough search.
Huh? Why would someone be over? I'm taking you down.
Eliminate the shinobi!
行くぞ。行くぞ。Hold on.
you right along to chew your ear off. Kids are almost out the door.
No problem, no problem. Let's have a look. What are the zones there? Follow the clues. Right. Not this way. Okay. Mystery. Not up there. Okay. Puzzled. Ah. Ah. Tomb Raider coming in. Lord Goth. Okay. Up this way. Okay. Come this far. Come on, give me a clue. It comes down to here. Come up here. Fine. Go up here. Along here. Just come across there. Don't do that. Certainly not up the tree. All right. It's a mystery. Hold on. find the loot box. What's going on with nothing? Right, okay. Fine. Oh, do I? Oh, right, okay. Again. Never straightforward. It's a mystery. Oh. Okay. And down. Is that? Whoa! Definitely Assassin's Creed. Okay. Cool. Objectives.
part of the world does this take place?
Japan. Crash into any boats. Yeah.
I have never tried this game. Looks very good.
I've enjoyed it. I mean, if you've ever played Assassin's Creed games, this is a mixture of very similar games. Can't think off the top of my head at the moment. I've only been playing Assassin's Creed games recently. Mirage, Origins, Valhalla. What's the other one? Remastered. I like the assassin side of it, fighting side of it. Story, yeah. I mean, they're venturing down the Japanese path now. Very good.
Played any of the franchise?
Right. Yeah. I only have in the last year, 2 years, because up until about 5 years ago, wasn't really into gaming that much. The pandemic and basically health and everything else, then I've got a console. So these are all kind of fairly new to me at the moment. So,
right.
And I go by recommendations, really. So even though some of the Assassin games have been out for a long time, I've done Origins, Mirage, like I say. I can't recall. I'm doing Black Flag. I'm still playing Black Flag at the moment. Got caught in a little bit of on one of the ventures, trying to take a ship down. So that's still ongoing, this Black Flag. I'm enjoying that. But obviously this was coming up and I had to have it. So a lot of unfinished games still there on Assassin's Creed, which leaves a lot of room for game. Yeah. I say it from my perspective. Obviously there might be others who are heavily into Assassin games who whatever, but I have not heard any negative at the moment up there. And there was a lot of expectations for it, and they put it off because of conflict with the storyline from Japan, and they had to go back to the drawing board, and they just wanted to redefine the game. I think that's why it was postponed till March. But yeah, it's lived up to its expectations as far as I'm concerned. Being an open world game as well, it leaves a lot for you to explore aside from the quests and the main story.
I have goods, both local and foreign.
No, I don't want you. No.
Excellent.
Yeah. So that's it with an open game. I can't recall now how many hours they said it was gameplay from the actual main story. Well over 20 odd hours. But with the side quests and the open world, you're pushing at least 50, 60 hours of gameplay. It's really hard, like, keeping to the story without doing some of the side quests, to try to keep it to get as much in as possible without really spending X amount of months on it, really, because I'm only doing like 3 hours per day. Something like this, you'd have to do that 5 days a week to wrap the game up. So it's real balancing act. I'll play it till I get fed up, but I can't see me getting fed up. But obviously it's the viewing public. I think I played game
Tea
Rise
ceremony will require a rare kosode.
of Ronin, and
Hello.
I went on
you
for
sell
about
special
2 months on that game because that was like an open world like
Enough
this.
for a tea ceremony?
And someone said to me, "Are you still playing this?" So they were kind of getting bored. It's the trouble with the open world games.
I can't wait that long.
Blame the pirates. They stopped the shipment of silk from being delivered. All kosode makers are in the same boat.
What about the fabrics you have on display?
Those are just for show.
And if I brought you some silk?
Well, I could make the kosode in one day, but unless someone deals with the pirates, you'll have to wait for the next shipment of silk.
Okay. Don't really want to kill them. Head north of the temple. See that there? Southwest Situ. Right, southwest. I mean, the map is pretty vast. I mean, you know, whoa, right up here, whoa, all down here. It's a lot. There's a lot to do, and then it opens up other sections as well. And obviously, like here, the level goes up. This is like, it is absolutely massive. Over here, like Yamato, that's like a level 24. I'm at level 15. So I've ventured over there, and they are much more harder to beat. You really need to level up before I can go into them kind of areas. This is like 24 pushing 30 level. So I'm like 15 at the moment. I've tried it. A bit risky. It's like you die half a dozen times, really. You don't get anywhere. So, no, I've just got to keep plot with this. Because got to go investigate the location again. Right. It is southwest of Situ. Situ, sorry. Pronunciation's a bit off. Situ. My eyes must be terrible. I can't see Situ on there. Hold on. Put me in a general direction. What's this? Fast travel. I mean, once you get to a bird's eye view, like I have, say here, I can fast travel to these points, cover a lot more ground, so you don't have to ride to the locations. I mean, the graphics and the scenery is absolutely superb, very rich in colour. I think it's absolutely, it looks great on the PS5. So to me, this is the game that really. So like here now, I can go to, well, I've already been before, Damsky, search around. Shrine, undiscovered layers. Let's have a look. Underground, underworld, undiscovered location. Sorry, right. Certain points, like I've already been, like up there. I've done that one as well, so that's another viewpoint. I can jump to that viewpoint and basically get to where I want to go a lot quicker than horse riding. What's that there? Nothing. A lot of undiscovered lands here, look. Undiscovered locations. Viewpoint. I always try to head to the viewpoints. Here I can pick up like quests and little side missions as well. Cover. Trying to find that situ.
Take me months.
It would. It will. It is. I mean, it's a really in-depth game. There is a lot of hours of gameplay here. And what is a tricky thing, obviously, when you're streaming it, is basically to keep it to the storyline because it's just going to add to how many hours you're going to be doing on top of that. So this is one of those games where if you want something that's really going to keep you busy and playing for hours on end, this is the game. The Dempsey Castle, I've done that. I've already completed a Dempsey Castle. Shrine. I forgot exactly where I was trying to head to. Hold on, what's that? That's another shrine. Okay. Underworld. No. Place a marker. What's this one? Don't want that. Let's head to that one.
I can't let them see me.
There's only water down below. I can't see what's down there. No, there's no... Oh, there is, I think, actually. But as with they all kind of regenerated. That's it. All the baddies that I've killed in these locations have already regenerated. So it means like going through them again once it's hard enough. The viewpoints are basically on things like castles. Castles were hard enough. Where am I? And one thing about it is like change of seasons and the weather and all this stuff. Hold on. This little I'm trying to get up here. Let's see where the hell I am. Get up. Get up. There you are. Careful.
Weather too.
Yeah, the weather. Yeah, you came in. If you didn't come in, snow, rain, fog. It's been. Oh, there's all combinations of weather on this one, which is really cool. Which is really good. Adds to the authentic of the game. Jump in, jump in, jump in. Let go. Trouble is at night time, it's like really hard to see on the telly, like basically where I am. Right, now we're over here. That's it. Call me Steed. Don't matter where you are, the horse would always get there. So now I can do tracker.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. It's like these guys, these ones here, like level 10. Oh, they were murder, these two. Absolute murder. I mean, literally. And there's 4 of them scattered all around this castle. It took me forever to get through them because I wasn't a high enough level. So you've got to watch your level, what level you're at. If you're coming in at number 1 and you try to take these guys on in the castle, they're going to beat you. You need to level up. I'm still picking up bits and pieces. There's loads of posts coming on Google at the moment, helping you with locations of outfits, horse. I can pick up a really cool horse as well in the far end of the map, but that's going into like level 24 area. So I don't really want to venture over there because if I come across anybody, they're going to slay me quite quickly. And like here, like this location here, I can pick up assignments as well, like little side missions. He's a level 12, so I can do him quite easily. So in there, these are scattered all around the map where they're lit up like that. Assassin's Creed little missions, side quests. So yeah, I can't fault it. I've had no issue with it at all. It's been great. Smooth running. You got your map direction as well, so you don't have to worry about riding in the dark and not finding where you're going. Hello, hold on. I thought I'd done these guys already.
Best if I remain unseen.
Yeah. To do these guys again. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Whoa! Okay then. not fair. I've got a sword and you've got a gun. Don't like cheats. Now, I don't know why I come back here, because I've already done this one. Hold on, what's this here?
Dropping like flies.
Yeah!
Good job.
Yeah, well, because I'm leveled up. I'm on level 15 and they're like below that. So these kind of guys are going to be easy now. But then you get to the more challenging ones that are a bit more harder. So you really have to pay attention to your level and who you're coming up against. It does tell you as you come into that part of the map. What we got here? Shrine.
I understand.
Yeah. Like with all these assassin games, you really have to do your research on checking up and the dynamics of a game. All different. And there's two main characters. There's her, and there's the other guy, the black guy character, roped into the story. And you can swap over. You can come in a whatever character you want to play. He's more brutal type thing, where she's more assassin. But both their storylines will coincide, and you can then swap over and play the other one. But that will take you back, and that will then, if you're already like 30 hours of gameplay with her, you're starting right from the beginning with him to get up to the 30 hours where you left off with her. So this is what I mean. If you swap characters, you can be doing 80 odd hours with this game, because you'll have conquest and little side missions with him to do as well. Whew. So it leaves a lot there, really, gameplay. Like, but I know people who have done it and completed it, and I think, bloody hell, you must have been doing some phenomenal amount of gaming to do all that. People get on these games and they don't leave it alone for literally 2 weeks. They just get stuck into it, and I think, I can't be that dedicated. I've got other things to do. I'm doing like 3 hours maximum per day if something else don't come up, but I can't be doing them kind of hours. My hands wouldn't put up with it. Not only that, I think once you start playing for a while, after a bit, you get a bit tired. Now, what was it I was looking for? Let's have a look here. Oh, I can use some scouts now. Okay. Scout. North of the temple, burnt well. It is a burnt well.
That's like a full-time job.
It is, really.
Smoke.
Yeah. Oh, that is. Honestly. I mean, I've seen some of them. It's like some streamers I've seen go 6-7 hours of streaming. And I think they are obviously affiliated to Twitch. So they've got to earn their money by doing them amount of hours in the stream. So that's like 5 days a week at 7 hours per day. That's a full-time job. I couldn't spend that amount of time. Here I can dispatch scouts to find what it is I'm looking for. This gives you the kind of area. Burnt well. Northwest of the temple. So where am I on here? It's just let's get a recap where I am. So I'm in the right proximity. So I need the scouts.
It is. My
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, I know.
Doing what you love, I guess.
Well, this is that's the upside. I mean, this is what they say to me when I talk to them about how many hours are you doing, and it's like, wow, he said, well, this is our job. Let me go up there.
Just fly by.
Yeah, and I mean, right, they've gone up there. So, hello, hold on. This could be right. Okay, good. Right, this is opening up another bit. This is tying in with the storyline. Tying in with the storyline, that opening up. Good, good. Once you get to understand the dynamics and how to work it all out, it comes together pretty quickly. And then you've obviously got your thing above 434 kilometers to where I need to be. anything. The only thing I find is when I jump from one game to another, I kind of forget how the controls work. Oh, trusty steed. Where are we off to? What's that? Thank God for the navigation thing, because when it's night time like this, I wouldn't be able to see these paths. I mean, there is a setting you can have it permanent days. You don't have to have it night time if you don't want it. And you can also change the weather to suit yourself as well if you want more extreme weather. The settings are pretty. Yeah. 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 That's how I look at it. I mean, I put a few fights under my belt that helps me level up, and it also helps me get XP. So that opens up the weapons. Back at base, I've got a forge, so I've got a blacksmith who can create my own swords.
This must be the place.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I've got a blacksmith back at base. He can forge my own swords, but I have to do certain quests to open up the raw materials to get him to make my sword stronger and all this stuff. But I've picked up quite a few swords already, so let's have a look here, see what we got. They're not bad guys, so that's alright.
Shoot. Looks great.
Yeah. Cinematics are phenomenal, just like a movie. I like everything to do with the Japanese culture and all that stuff. I've always been... Yeah, nice one, yeah.
We were 40,000 strong when Oda Nobunaga's armies attacked.
Well, there's other VODs on my page if you want to give them a look from the start. They're only there for a limited amount of time with Twitch now. After about 5 or 6 days, they remove them or delete them for storage.
You have courage. But Kyonyo would not want me if I lost the statue.
Yeah.
Statue?
Kyonyo entrusted me with one of our oldest statues of Shinran. Shinran granted us access to the pure land in the afterlife, offered the way of Buddha to the common folk.
I am common folk. I've never heard of him.
Better for you. Even uttering Shinran's name these days can get you killed. But it was stolen. Taken by bandits in a bloody fight. We don't have the strength to take it back.
We need you. If that means retrieving a statue, then that's what I'll do.
We will see.
Yeah, she's on a path of revenge because her father was killed. So she's after slaying all those who basically killed her father. These are the lists. I've taken one out already. These are all the guys. These are the ones I've assassinated. This one down here. And these open up question marks and open up doorways to others as well. So once you've killed this group, that opens up this one. The one on top as well. These, as you progress, this will then unfold. A lot of work, a lot of hours. Which for me, for the £70 I pay for the game, if I want value for what I paid, this is giving me that in the amount of gameplay. So, I can't even see where I'm going here. Right, now it's giving me a different direction now. Retrieve the statue. It was taken to the Samurai Hills. It is Post Office. Another new name. Right, okay. Let's have a look here.
Sharpen your sword.
Must be there then. Okay, right. Ah, good. See, the scouts have found by using my scouts, they will go off and find the location I want, so I need to be heading there now. Let's get out of here, Gil. Wish daytime would come around. Thank God for the white line in the road, eh? Because without, I'll tell you what.
Who first discovered gunpowder?
That's what I mean. I mean, that's what I like about these games, because it really does open up the history side of it as well. So, like, there's so many aspects of Japan and their story, and I am intrigued. You know, I love the samurai, the story behind the samurai, and all that, and the Japanese right back then. Fascinating times, butcherous times, but they had their culture is built on honour.
Mysterious to me.
Yeah, it is. That's what I like about it. You know? Obviously, we know about the wars and all that with Japan and, and everything else and the way they were, prisoners of war and all this stuff. But every culture's got its own dark side, but they also got a rich side to them as well. And that's what I like to venture in. Uh-oh. Ooh. Haven't I just killed these guys? I'm sure I just killed these guys. They look familiar. Hold on.
Better to keep out of sight.
You won't kill me!
Alright. Very right.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy when people hear the word Japan and Japanese and all this stuff and say, oh yeah, right, okay, the wars and all this stuff. Yeah, granted. But, they had their world and they had their culture and everything else, and they done things wrong, and no one's perfect. But I'm sure I killed all these people here. I've already done this one. Why am I doing this one again? I don't need to be doing this again. Horse. We'll be tied up in this. Yeah, let's go on to that. How do I? Right.
1,000 of years of history.
This is what I mean. I think before I'm always a kind of believer, like, before we stand in judgment on different countries and their culture, really get to know where they're coming from, right? The West isn't right about everything and their view on countries and all this stuff, Part of the problem is, like, certain countries will go around the world imposing their way of life onto other cultures, and it's like, I don't agree with that. They've got just as much of a right to exist as we have. But be respectful. If they don't want to learn the Western world, then that's all right. Don't let them. I've just come in the back door with this one, I'm sure I have. Wait a minute, what's that say on there? 35 metres, so I'm obviously in the right direction with this. Let's have a look around here, what have we got? Oh, him. I'm sure I killed him already.
Who's there?
Come on.
Could it
okay.
be an enemy?
Woo.
Your hand is mine.
You gonna come to me? Okay. I've got something for you. Yeah. Alright, okay.
Something there.
I'll do it sneakily. Get in with as less damage as possible. Close to where I need to be. Wait a minute, the other side of this. Oh, scarecrow. Uh-oh. Thank you. How many more are there?
Anything over
Uh-oh.
Stream is high rate.
I will in a minute. Thank you, Nightbot. Don't want to bump into any bad guys here. Get into there. No. Right. Oh.
Oh, that's
Right, that's where I need. Blue is showing up. Must be the statue. Can't get over that. Okay. Been too easy so far. Oh! Trouble with the dark, I can just about see what I'm doing. Right.
Movement. I will cut you to pieces.
Uh-oh, this is going to be a tough one. Whoa.
I'll pound the fight out of you.
I know, that's what I'm worried about. It wasn't too bad. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Shindong, you've caused a lot of trouble.
Trophy taken. Good. Statue found.
I should return to the monks at Nunobiki Falls.
That's it. Love it when it comes together. Resource tagged. Good. Last one. Another outfit. Good. Okay. I can then sell the outfits. Get some money back. Let's go back to the monks. Is that everyone dead? This little gold thing showing up shows me where there's items still in there somewhere. Pick up everything. Hold on. Any more? There's loads around. Whoop.
Your path ends now.
Brutal. It's too easy for me, guys. Hello. Killed him twice. He didn't die the first time. Uh-oh. Ones with the head red on the head. Bit more trickier.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I will find you. I'll slice you open.
once you get used to the movements, like X for rolling forward and jumping, and it makes it a lot easier taking down the bigger guys, because you have to really go back and forward and side to side. If you try a head-on conflict with them, you're gonna fail, because once they start hitting you with that big thing he had, called a stick, a bit bigger than a stick, but once he starts hitting me with that, I'll soon die. I've died quite a few times. You do learn by your mistakes. Whoop! Sorry, tried to turn too quickly. Right, we need to go this way. 800 and something. Right, so we can't go straight on, I think. Or we'll try it. Okay. Okay. Walk round, walk round. Of course, if I haven't taken everybody out, it's soon going to come out of the woodwork. Okay, what way do we... Let's go this way. I wanted to get the deluxe edition, but that's £89, and I really wasn't going to pay £89 for the game. 69 was enough for me. 89 was really pushing it. £100 for a game. It's like, really? Come on. Ah. It has to be pretty phenomenal for me to pay that kind of money. There is a limit to how much I will pay for these games. Because I'm really buying them for me. It's, you know, the fact that I can share them with whoever, then I'm happy with that, you know, but it's out of my pocket, so I don't get any compensation for it. I've not to date bought a game that I have not enjoyed, or I've just stuck in the library and not played it again. So I've been pretty happy with the choices. They've been really good. Going in this direction. Okay. Strange. There's the monk. It must be this way then. Back the door.
I can't say the same.
Your statue.
Right.
Ah, yes.
I
am grateful.
I check a lot of games out on YouTube, and I've got a few YouTubers who I follow who get games beforehand. Obviously, like in the there's a couple of guys in the States who I follow. Hold on, I'll just pause it there. I've got a few guys on YouTube who live in the States, so obviously a lot of people in the States get the games before we do in the UK, and so I'm able to see their gameplay and their feedback, what they say about games, and a lot of them, and I stick with those who I generally follow, who are really good, give you an honest opinion about the game. And there's always going to be one game that I'm not going to agree with them, and I'm not going to get on with. But majority of it, I do a comparison to games I've already played, to that I will purchase, so I know what I'm letting myself in for. And it is a gamble, because it could be that you get into it and you think, I don't like the way this game plays, it's too clunky, it's really hard to follow. I haven't found that, really. I mean, and every game I've got, Rise of Ronin, I could play that again and again and again. It's one of them games I've thoroughly enjoyed. Every Assassin's Creed game I've played, I've not found one I haven't enjoyed, thoroughly enjoyed. So, and there's like Tomb Raider games. I do a variety of games, my man, because it's like what we like to play. That's it. I won't play something that I don't like just to please the public. But obviously, like, the streams are not meant for the public. I stream the games because I'm playing the game anyway.
Ready for that?
So to me, why not share it? So I look at it, and it's good that I'm able to use Twitch to do that.
The waterfall will run red, but the
I could do that on YouTube, but it means subscriptions and all that stuff. I'm not interested in that.
Take the statue to Kyonyo. I am no longer a worthy protector. Tell him, when the time comes, we will fight.
That opens the doorway up. Quest completed. That's what I like to see.
Kyonyo will be pleased to hear Koretake's location is exposed. We'll need those reinforcements.
Builds my XP up. Good, good, good. Let's just see if I got anything on the skill base at the moment. Rank 2. This is obviously your stance, your fighting stances, that you can open up your tree to master certain things. Not...
Keep doing what you do.
Yeah, you got to...
Rest with the games you have chosen.
I appreciate that. That means a lot to me because that's opened up a few different techniques. Although, what's that technique? What's that one? That's a new technique. I'll use the Born Chain. Entrapment now has full effect on large enemies. So it's like L1, R1 to do that. That's good. What's this one? Good, good. Mandatory. Codex. Right. Mastered. Okay, good. Choir. New rank. Let's have a look at this one. Let's open that tree up. So it's getting the necessary skills. 7 out of 10 points. It all builds up. It all opens that assassin, and obviously the assassin side of it as well. Mastered, mastered, mastered. Assassination, grand assassinate. Good. The tree's up to date. I want to open that slot up with different things at the moment. This is a cool one. Progress further in the story. So obviously you've got to progress further in the story. This opens up then new requirements and opens that tree up. That's a good stance. Okay, I see that. It's counter. Double tab. R2 button. Wow, it really hits them. Cool, I like that. And you've got your tree that you can basically reset, but you lose a skill point if you don't like the way the tree's forming up. I'm just going with recommendations from other players, what ones to go for. This gives you a complete database of your weapons. Then you've got latest enemies, general gameplay, gives you a complete step-by-step stance. Full in-depth story of the game, what the game's all about, your resources, gives you everything. The dialogue, that's what I like about it. It really does go into everything. How to master certain things. Marvels of Japan, 4 out of 26. Music and arts.
Very nice.
Yeah, I just love it. I just think it's just got a lovely feel to the game. There's bits where you can go, there's cats, centered around cats, and you get an actual, some XP for stroking a cat, and there's dogs as well. And there's places you can go to pray, that gives you some XP as well, and that also all adds to this. If you do those fundamental things in the game, that helps your leveling up work well. If you just want to skip over that and do all the fighting all the time, you find the game would just drag, and you will take longer to do things. So I'm doing it by what's required. It's the best way to be. Right, let's get out of here. There's a place on the map I can go and get a better horse. That involves an underwater swim. It's right on the very other side of the map though. I get a lot of people posts telling me where to go and get the best armaments, the best horse. Where are you, baby? Come to me. Yeah! I love the way she just jumped straight on the horse. I don't have to push the button. What I hate when you go into a game is that it seems to be such a chore to even get up to another level. You know, you're fighting and you're being constantly killed all the time. This don't work like that. It really helps you go to build up your levels, to have fights, get you kind of even still with who you're coming in contact with before you come on to the main heavy characters. Yeah, I mean, I'm open to suggestions, but sometimes I get people say, oh, if you do it this way, and I like to find out for myself. So I'm one of them kind of people. I appreciate if someone's got an insight and they see that I'm doing something maybe a bit wrong or a bit whatever. Hello, hold on. What's this all about? What's happening with that? Ooh. Yeah, I'm one of them who, if I need help, I'd ask, and if anyone's got an insight how I can get out of it, appreciate it.
We'd meet again.
But if it's about them telling me how to play the game, how they want me to play the game, no. Because I like to play the game how I want to and learn it my own way. It's the only way you enjoy a game.
The others before you called it a bleeding effect. And when it has hollowed you out from within, she will claim you. But you're learning how to counteract it. You see the faint glimmers on the darkened path before you. Naue and Yasuke are long gone from this world. But in these memories, their will to fight burns as a flame. I must go. Find me again.
Interesting. I mean, I love Buddhas anyway. I love all that. I think that really helps your mind, the way that they relax and all that stuff. I think it's really good.
Shitty times. With news, I hope.
I suffer from stress and anxiety anyway, so I find this stuff really relaxing. And the music as well helps.
His people are exhausted and hungry, but they will fight.
You may as well sacrifice them. There must be a peaceful solution.
You confuse me for my father, Yaya. I never wanted peace. Not until we take back what's ours. Not until Wada Koretake is dead. Naue, are you ready to finish what we started?
I am ready. Wada Koretake must die.
I will not go to war for you. I will go to make sure you don't get Mitsumine killed.
We attack at nightfall then. His stronghold will be less defended.
Lady your braids. Send word to Nunobiki Forest. We march to Amagasaki Castle.
Ooh, this feels like this is going to be a big battle. I might save that for the next time. This won't be easy, and it won't be quick either.
He's not here. I hope Mitsumune came to his senses.
Maybe not.
Yaya. I did not expect you.
She retired for a time to the forest, to commune with the birds.
I came to show Kyonyo which end of his Naginata is the pointy one.
I considered giving up. But we are here because of her.
It is not too late to turn back.
Promise me, Plum. She's just a child. No! Let them suffer. Let them die in pain.
No, we fight.
My brave Sohei! Oda Nobunaga has brought us to the edge of extinction. Wada Koretake, friends to push us over! Tonight!
Inspiring.
It is. That's what I mean. It really is. I'll tell you. That's what I love about it. I've got to do this fight. I was going to stop the stream, but I'm going to have to do this now.
Succeed, or we die fighting!
And your decisions determine how the gameplay unfolds, so you've got to make the right decisions, or it can completely backfire. Oh my god. Right, okay.
I must stop the shooters. The Kyona's monks will die.
Die. Bouncing well. Wow. Alright, okay. Where are they? Other side. It's a bit more light.
Now it's safe for the monks to push ahead, and for me to find Wada Koretake.
Still more fighting going on over there. I can hear them. Where are they? I can't even see. God, wish it'd be a bit more light. God. It's kind of rooftops. Kill the good guys, man. Can't go out. Okay. Oh, I can't even see. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Starve them. Stop her!
Uh-oh.
Mistake I won't repeat.
No, you'll be dead.
Bold words. They will be your last.
Where is the box? Where? You cut open my father. You left him to suffer, to die in pain.
It's what you and your kind deserve.
My father taught me to survive. And every day since, I have thought of only one thing. Making you suffer. Wait! Stop!
Mitsumune! This is for every soul Oda Nobunaga burned alive after they surrendered and were promised peace!
No! This is Oda Nobunaga's way, not ours!
You give us blades. You tell us to defend the temple with our lives. Then you sign peace treaties with demons. Abandon us to slaughter. And right when I am on the edge of despair, you send her. Tell them these men don't deserve to live.
Nope, 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 nope. Maybe it won't let me do the other one.
Mitsumune is right. Anyone fighting for Oda Nobunaga deserves death.
You are fools! I fought to keep Mitsumune safe, but he is beyond saving. You all are. This is your doing.
Let these men go.
You said you were ready for blood. The veins of my people opened for you. I hope.
Try not to come in one minute anxious face with sweat heart on fire asterisk 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 at M9J PSGQT.
How did you feel
Unbelievable.
when your father disowned you?
Lost.
When my father died, there was a moment when it felt like he was everywhere, all around me. The next moment, he was nowhere. I felt devoured by emptiness. I thought killing Wada Koretake would fill it. These men are dead because of me.
No, because of Oda Nobunaga.
Maybe. Maybe this fight should be my own.
One of my duties as abbot is to entrust our sacred artifacts to those who need them most. Shinran gave hope to thousands upon thousands. Despite what you feel now, Naoe, we are still breathing. There is still hope. That is what fills the emptiness.
Thank you. I hope you and your father can one day forgive each other. Oh, I can't play right now.
Level 16. Happy enough. I've started something there, haven't I? Oh, God.
You! Please! I need your
I
help.
can't get over the throat slash.
I know. Pretty graphic, isn't it?
What is it?
My husband was cruel and crass, so I left.
What I was concerned about was, because I played the Rise of the Ronin,
Not meant to
was there
be
going to be a
wife.
lot of similarities from that game to this
find a
one?
new purpose.
Because I don't like that, really. But I haven't seen any comparisons to a degree. On the fighting side, it's totally different. Which is
Here, a new set of more humble clothes would help you
which
blend
is a
in.
plus.
Of course.
The open world thing is like the Rise of Ronin. The two different characters is like the Rise of Ronin. Two paths. So there are some similarities, but on a different scale altogether. It stands alone as being an assassin game. Right, on that note, let's check on, because I've gone up a level, gone up to 16 now. all goes in the right direction. I picked up another. So that was a pause. It's all going in the right direction. That's what I like. Stance. I want to check on this before I just start upping it. I want to make sure I get the right leveling ups. The combats is more thing. Let's have a look at the tree. Let's opened up this one, so this is all going in the right direction, which is good. Another one dead. It's all going there. Cool. Nice. That's it. I've done a lot, but still got a lot. So, on that note, that will be it for today. I'm not on tomorrow, as I've got to go out, but I'll be back on Wednesday at 1:20 to continue. Thank you for your company, my man. Thank you, my man. The VOD is there if you want to see it from the beginning. I put in 3 hours 30 today. I like to do a maximum 3 to 4 hours.
Thanks for answering my questions.
No worries. I'm glad to help. A lot of the time, see, knowledge is sometimes comes from playing the games, what you pick up. And I talk from first hand my experience and how I find it. And like I give an overall review when I'm near the end or when I've completed it. But as there's so many hours, sometimes you feel you have to say something beforehand. If someone asks you, would you buy it? Would you recommend it? Yeah, I would. Totally. I don't begrudge paying what I paid for it now. I was a bit hesitant when I saw the price come up. I was trying to see, I could have waited for this version to come. That would have got down to about £50 odd. But then I would have had to wait 3 or 4 days for it to arrive. The digital version was available for $69 on PlayStation. And it kind of varied a bit because the release date got put off to March from February. So they're trying to get as much money back as they can with it, which is typical. But the deluxe version, £80, that gives you bigger armour. Your steed has got a decent dragon effect and all that stuff. I can see where you're paying the money, but that's a lot of money to pay for it. I just think when it starts getting to that kind of figure, I can't justify that on my small Mevis budget. And the way things are going with the cost of things nowadays, I have to really save and plan my games what I'm going to get and make the games last as long as I can and get as much money out of them and gameplay out of them to justify the expenditure. This is my hobby, this is my treat, this is my playtime. So I want to enjoy it. Only thing I do spend my money on really, gaming.
Right.
So
those pennies.
Exactly. So like now I've paid out for this. I can't buy anything new now for a couple of months. So I've got to save. But now we're coming into the summer months here. I can save on my energy because I don't need the gas on so much. So that will alleviate a few.
Anymore.
Oh God. Well, I won't go into the financial. We're all facing it at the moment, the state of the world and what we're facing with our different governments. Cost of living isn't going down. Cost of things is going up. So, and it makes our enjoyment, like on these things, harder and harder to come by because they're not bloody cheap to start with. I mean, quite truthfully, and it makes choosing those games even more harder because you want to get good value as cheap as you can. That's like I bought Sniper Elite 5 for like £21. I wanted to get the latest release. I wanted to get the latest release of Sniper Elite, Reassurance or Resistance, but that was £70 for that game. And I said to myself, I haven't played that kind of game before. I don't know whether I like it, but PlayStation had a sale going on, and I picked up Sniper 5 for £20. I've tried it, I liked it, and now I'm more tempted to buy the £60-70, but it's obviously going to come down in price. But like we find these new games come out at a higher price. You give it another 2 months, and you'll be able to pick up Shadows for far less. You know? But then it's the case, do you want the latest game out? Which I find quite funny, that I'm still getting more views and likes for The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered than I am for Shadows. Because I played that last week, at the end of last week, because I just fancied playing Last of Us because of 2 new characters. And my viewings were up to 30 views on that, where Shadows has struggled sometimes to get to 10. And this is the latest game. I thought I'll have loads of people flocking to see this. And it just shows you, you know, and I've had The Last of Us for over a year. I've been playing that as like the bonus content. But when I looked at my views, I thought 35 views. I thought, my God, this game is literally a year old. I'm not worried, but I don't see where the comparisons are. Obviously, it's what people want to see. And I think I'm not playing games for the views because it doesn't bother me. But if I'm only getting 4 or 5 views, it isn't really worth my while streaming it for that. You know? But I stream it anyway because I upload these VODs to YouTube to save. So if I'm not well, I can sit back and play it at a later date and just watch it without having to play the game. So that's why I do it. But also I can learn from my gameplay to enhance and change things when I want to play it again. I mean, I've come in this on story level. You've got hard level, extremely hard, and I can only imagine what that's going to be like. And it's like, oh my God, I want to be able to get through the game, not be too taxing. But if it's too challenging, and you can come out whatever level you're at and drop the level, so that's good. They've done that with this game compared to other Assassin's Creed games. Right, that's me, I blubbered on. Anyway, have a nice day, what you've got left, before the little ones get home.
Speaking of new games.
Yeah?
A new Indiana Jones is in the works.
Oh, yes. Oh, what? Are you talking about the Circle one, which is now released? That's on PlayStation at the moment. That's coming in at over £60 for that game as well. I'm interested, but right now, because I bought this, I can't justify buying that right now at that price. If it comes down in price, I would definitely buy it. I definitely want to play it because I like it. But it's in the £60-70 range on PlayStation right now as a pre-order. See, all these good games are coming in, but they're so damned expensive. I've got really balanced the books at the moment with my bills, and I've been over expenditure really, so I can't really buy anything now. So Shadows was my last big treat. But I would definitely recommend it from what I've seen and the feedback Yeah, it is. It really is, because there's so many good games out there, my man. I just can't keep up with them. And when am I going to be able to play it? Because I'm playing this, and I've got at least another 2 weeks of this before I can see the intel of the story just unfolding as it's going. Unless I increase the amount of hours I'm doing streaming, I would really struggle trying to do 5 to 6 hours on this. I really would. But I'll see. But I might do it every day of the week rather than just Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I'd have to really sit back and work it out and not stream any other game, because it's a real time consumer and you have to keep the flow of it going to keep people interested. But I will see. But if the prices come down on Indiana Jones, I'll definitely get it, because I've liked the reviews. I've not heard one bad thing said about it. It looks really good. And I do like the Indiana... Yeah, I do like... Yeah, I like the Indiana Jones films anyways with Harrison Ford. So I think that would be my cup of tea. And I like all that puzzles, adventure, exploring. I love all them kind of games because I like Tomb Raider. So that would appeal to me. Good games. Anyway, my man, thank you for the looking. Thank you for the chat. Any questions you might have, by all means, ask me in the next stream. I'll be back on Wednesday at 1:20. I'm off tomorrow because I've got to go in the city. I've got to do some things, and also I go for a pint with a mate and have a bit of a chill time. So that's it for stream. Catch you soon.